introduce my two players. If you don't know these two, you haven't been watching Georgia State basketball, okay? Crystal Henderson and Michaela Tolliver. And if you don't know them, you will know them after this game, okay? 28 points and 32. Man, they stepped up. Just really so proud of them. Great effort. This is what it's about. And during this time when leaders step up, they showed it tonight. They was exactly that example. Just so proud of our team, so proud of them. So many people came in and just made so many contributions. Cheyenne Holloman came in, got us 8 boards. I mean, you had Patient Williams and Mahogany Matthews who got injured and was able to come back in and give us some key minutes there and stuff. That was big. It's just really, really proud of this team right now today, and just happy that we're still having an opportunity to stay together and continue to play.
Okay, we'll open up for questions. Go ahead.
Brady Weiler, Panther Talk. Can you talk about your team's response there? You lose 2 players in the same play, injured, tie game, could have gone out of hand, but they responded in the moment.
Well, one, they're really close, and so they're gonna fight for their teammates. And so I knew then, if you noticed during the huddle, they was over there more, making sure that their teammates was okay and everything. So I knew then that was actually an extra little juice for them because they wanted to make sure that they didn't let them down, and that's just how they are. They're just like real life sisters because they fuss and fight, but at the end of the day, they have each other back and they go to war for each other.
For either of the players, just what you were seeing out there for your offensive game and putting up 32 and 28.
I'll go. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, what was the question?
Just your offensive game today, what you were seeing.
I think all season long we know people are gunning for us, specifically us too. When you think of Georgia State, like Coach Hill said, we probably top priority on that list on the scout. So I think at this point in the season, it's win or go home. So we just stepped up in a big way today. We do have other pieces, but today it was just our day, and we just did what we had to do to get the win.
To go back on what Michaela said, I feel like our teammates and our coaches have so much confidence in us, and we put in the work. So it just showed out there, and we just stayed confident the whole time, and we just got the work, got the job done. So, yeah.
I guess for Coach Hill, at what point did you feel like it was a game like that today, where it's like, all right, let's work it through them?
Well, I knew early that, and we've known all year that we come and go by these two young ladies, and I knew early. I was trying to get them a little bit more motion and movement in it before they go, and they was fighting and telling me they was going early. They was ready from jump ball there to take it over. But at one point in the game, I told Crystal, I say, listen, it's either you or Michaela need to be taking this shot right now, and she finally realized their personalities. They wanna pass the ball. They want to get people involved. That's just naturally who they are. But at this point now and stuff, you have to have your go-to players playing their best basketball, and they did that today.
And Coach, got a pair of Zoom questions here from Mike Barber. First one, you forced 11 turnovers in the fourth quarter. What did you like about your defense and how they toughed it out in the last period?
Whew, it's funny you say that because in the first 3 periods I didn't like my defense, and we made a switch there defensively. Well, we was giving up. We switched defense, okay?
Not too much on us.
we switched up defense there. We went to our combination defense, zone man kind of thing, and I think that kind of maybe threw them off a little bit there and stuff, and so it changed the momentum there. But I'll say this also, in those times, I go to the players and I say, hey, what do you want to do now? What do you feel most comfortable playing right now and stuff? You know how the game is going. You know what we do well. Which one do you want to do? And they wanted to play that defense, and they excelled in it. So I have to give the credit for them also.
And then for both the players, how important was it coming down the stretch of that game to stay within striking distance? You knew you had a chance, never trailed by 6 in the second half. How important was that for both of you?
I feel like we weren't really paying attention to the mess ups and everything like that. We just know we had one goal was to win the game, and we just kept pushing, and to get to where we had to be and to win that game. So the confidence, everybody was together, and everything just rotated, and we just started playing the game that we know we could play.
To piggyback off Crystal, a lot of us played 30+ minutes, so we know we couldn't get down double digits and still try to continue to be our best for the next game. So I think us just taking over early or attempting to take over early and stay within the single digit deficit was very important, very crucial for us. So if we did have to come out the game, we were majority of the offense, so at least stay in striking distance so that we're confident enough in our bench players and, our other teammates to get the job done while we're not on the court. So I think it was just very important for us to stay there so by the end of the game we could just go.
Coach, Mahogany, you mentioned came back in the game, but also just threw out 6 blocks, 2 steals, just showing why she was Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Year.
That's what she does. I mean, she's that. I call her our mistake fixer because she's back there and she protects and she cleans up. And that gives you a great comfort level, Once the doctor gave us the go-ahead that she could go back in, I thought our players and my staff was going to just insert her in doing live play because we need her in there so much defensively. She does a lot of things. So just really excited and happy for not only for her performance today, but that she continues to keep this thing going and stuff. She's won a lot of games here consecutively here in Pensacola. Hopefully she could go out leaving this place undefeated here in the last 2 years.